This is your morning in 8 minutes. This morning, the 14-year-old suspect in a tragic Georgia high school mass shooting is set to make his first court appearance.
4 people were murdered, including 2 students and 2 teachers. Another 9 were wounded. This morning, at least 7 have been released from the hospital, all expected to make a full recovery. Yesterday, Georgia police said the suspect's father has also been arrested in connection to the crimes. He's being charged with second-degree murder, as well as multiple counts of involuntary manslaughter and cruelty to children. Investigators say the 54-year-old bought the AR-style gun used in the shooting as a gift for his son. That teen will be tried as an adult today. And a woman and her daughter were hurt after they jumped out of a truck heading towards Watts Bar Lake. It happened late Wednesday night at the Tom Fuller boat ramp, and witnesses say the driver, identified as Adam Black, hit the ramp sign and was driving toward the water.
Officers tell us the woman and child jumped out of the truck. The child was taken to UT Medical Center by Lifestar helicopter. The driver, who police say was under the influence, stopped on the ramp. He's facing several charges this morning. And overdose deaths in Tennessee have been on the rise for years. In Granger County, a mother still grieving the loss of her daughter is now dedicating her life to helping others with addiction. Christy Collins says her daughter Sierra died of fentanyl poisoning at just 26 years old. Now, to help raise awareness and save lives, Collins, along with organizers, are hosting a car show tomorrow. She wants to meet people in Granger County and share her story. At the car show this weekend, Collins will be handing out free Narcan, fentanyl testing strips, and other resources on where to go if you are facing addiction. We have everything you need to know for the event now inside of your WVLT News app. And this morning, we're learning some new details about the future of a retired steam plant in Anderson County. The Bull Run steam plant may soon play a big role in the future of clean energy. TVA, ORNL, Type 1 Energy, all teaming up to install a fusion energy device. That's a type of nuclear reactor where instead of breaking apart atoms, generating radiation and waste, they smash them together to make new atoms. This will be more of a test site at first for Type 1 Energy to see if they can efficiently produce fusion energy. Type 1 Energy won't start construction until next year, or sometime next year. We'll keep you open as soon as we get the timeline. And it's opening day for the Tennessee Valley Fair. The 104th fair gets underway today at Chilhowie Park in East Knoxville. Admission and rides are free for anyone who shows up today from 4 to 5. The fair is also offering more discounted days throughout the week. It's open, and we have all the information on that inside of your WVLT News app. And also happening today, Boeing will attempt to bring its Starliner capsule back to Earth. That's weather permitting. The spacecraft dropped off astronauts Sonny Williams and Tennessee native Barry Butch Wilmore on the space station in June. It was supposed to be an 8-day trip, more or less a 3-hour tour, but problems with the helium leaks in spacecraft's thrusters have delayed the return. The Starliner now scheduled to undock from the space station this evening and land in New Mexico 6 hours later. NASA decided it's safer to bring the Starliner back to Earth without a crew. Wilmore and Williams will remain as crew members on the ISS and hitch a ride home aboard a SpaceX Dragon in February. And tonight, 2 block parties happening in downtown Knoxville for First Friday. The first one is happening along Gay Street between Jackson and Vine Avenues. If you park along the 100 block of Gay Street, you will need to move your car by 2 o'clock today. Also tonight, the inaugural Jackson Avenue block party will be happening in the Old City between North Central and State Street. You can expect to see live music at both, along with 20-plus booths with crafts on Jackson Avenue. That's all happening tonight from 6 to 9 o'clock. And if you're still looking for something to do this weekend, it's almost time for Knoxville Asian Festival. Sunday's event includes a parade of nations, representatives from more than a dozen Asian countries. There'll also be a dance performance, a drum troupe, even ninjas. Adult tickets are $3, kids 12 and under get in free. And after this weekend, it'll look a little more like fall at Dollywood. Dollywood's Harvest Festival starts Monday, running through October 28th. You can expect to see fall leaves along Show Street, along with thousands of pumpkins of all sizes and shapes. Dollywood's Great Pumpkin Luminites is also back this year, along with that fall food and some new performances. All of it starts Monday. And tonight could be life-changing for someone. The Mega Millions jackpot tonight, one of the biggest in history, an estimated $740 million. Although there were no jackpot winners on Tuesday's drawing, 2 lucky folks matched all 5 numbers in Michigan and Kansas. They won $1 million. If someone gets those lucky numbers tonight, it'll be the 7th largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. And keeping an eye on your First Alert traffic this morning. Here's a live look. I-40 at Hall of Fame Drive. Looking at one of those hot spots. So far, it's good if you are headed in that direction right now. Not seeing too many issues, but there are several cars out there on the road. I-75 at Merchant Drive. Also seeing several people there. Starting to see a few people hit the brakes, so maybe it might be starting to slow down just a little bit towards the exit there. And I-640 at Western Avenue. So far, we are in the clear there. I'll continue to keep my eye on it, but I'm not tracking any alerts this morning. No crashes, no issues. So if you're getting out, not seeing too many problems right now.
Well, 6:55 on this Friday morning, a beautiful start to the day. Here's a live look at Zoo Knox. We can see the sun beginning to rise there off in the distance, continuing to be a beautiful one for us. And hopefully you can get outside and enjoy it. We have fallen now down to 60 degrees. Winds are calm, so maybe even a little bit cooler for some areas. 61 by 8 o'clock, and then we're warming up to about 87 this afternoon. And we will see a mixture of sun and clouds out there. Clouds actually building through the second half of our day. Now looking at that first look 8-day planner, kind of a lot to unpack here, as we'll see near seasonal temperatures today. This weekend going to be a little bit cooler for us as we head through the day. On Saturday, there could be a few spotty showers through about lunchtime and then pushing off to the east through the early afternoon. By Monday, we're sitting at 82, and it's going to be very mild as we head into next week. Very seasonable, but my big focus on is a big cool down, at least with our morning lows, as it'll be back into the lower 50s as we head into your Monday morning. Many areas back into the upper 40s, so a true taste of fall on the way for us, and definitely something I think we can look forward to, especially with football season just here.
I'm
So
very excited. Yes, it is. All right, it is 6:56 on this Friday morning. Headed over to WBXX, the CW in Knoxville. We hope you have a lovely Friday.